Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, we have some FIBA group play for you. It should be a good one. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We've got Philippines and Australia. You take a look at Australia. This is their first group stage game. It is vital they win this one.
Yeah, in this format, only 2 group games. You're immediately under pressure. I like that about this FIBA tournament.
And as for the Philippines, they lost their first group stage contest. They need to win tonight.
Yeah, it's simple. They lose, they are out. So tonight is about playing with passion for your country. They have to be locked in tonight.
At the 2020 Games in Tokyo, Australia winning bronze, a historic moment for this program.
Yeah, the first ever medal for Australia. Also, the first country outside of Europe and the Americas to win a medal at the Games. The Australian team beating Luka Doncic and Slovenia in the 3rd place match.
Here's Pacquiao. There's the screen. There's the 3. Rebounded by Daniels. Hampton passes to Giddey. Lays it up and banks it in.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Here's Pacquiao, covered by Daniels. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Some nice passing here by Philippines. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pacquiao. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
The Philippines shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he hits the first of 3. And the second free throw is good. When you're up against Australia, you have to deal with their big, young backcourt.
Yeah, you start with Josh Giddey. Pretty much a 6'8" point guard. He's been in the top 10 of assists for an NBA season. And you also have to deal with Dyson Daniels, a defensive menace with a 6'10" wingspan. That's a lot to face off with.
And here's Giddey. On the wing, Daniels. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
He is a challenging matchup from out there. Can knock down even the toughest of shots.
And it's Philippines ball. Here's Pacquiao. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Drops in the 3. 6 points for him.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Outside Giddey for 3. Up again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You can call Dyson Daniels a 6'8" point guard. He is great handling the ball, and let me tell you, few better defenders than Daniels in the league.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Here's Ruiz. Pass to Abayan. Here's Garcia. Shoots from the elbow. The shot by Pacquiao, no good.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Here's the steal. Here's Ruiz, covered by Daniels. Yep, that one goes.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. The bank shot, no good. Philippines leading by 3. Here's Fernandez. Pass to Abayon. Here's Fernandez. Here's Garcia. And it's Giddy with a rebound.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Count that bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Pacquiao. He's got 6. Pass to Ruiz. 4 on the clock. Philippines needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Fernandez tries yet again. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Now Giddy. On the wing, Daniels. They set the pick. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Here's Pacquiao. Pass to Abayon. Takes the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Giddy. Banked it in off the glass.
Oh, showing off his moves. Giddy can be pretty sly with the ball.
Philippines leading by 3. Here's Ruiz. Pass to Abayon. Here's Fernandez. And there's a pick. Here's Abayon. This one for 3. The shot, no good. Now here's Giddy. He's closely guarded. Here's Daniels. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Pacquiao. He's got 6. Pass to Garcia. Here's Abayon, covered by Daniels. Here's Garcia. Yep, that one's good. Garcia's got 7. Australia trails by 5. It's Hampton on the wing. Back to Giddy. Now here's Daniels. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. 6 points for him.
Even with the D smothering him, he makes a terrific shot.
Here's Fernandez. It's hauled in by Australia. Daniels outside. Pass to Giddy. Oh, ripped away. Here's Fernandez. Here's Ruiz. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. And Australia getting another bucket right there.
Daniels using that vision.
And it's Philippines ball. Here's Pacquiao. Pass to Abayon. Here's Fernandez. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. Pulls up, high post. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. And it's Giddy with the ball for Australia. Puts it up from 17. No good. That's his third miss out of 5 attempts. And it's Philippines ball. Here's Ruiz. Some nice passing here by Philippines. Right wing. Here's Garcia. It's hauled in by Australia. Daniels has got 4 rebounds now. And there's 1:38 left in the first. It's rebounded by Fernandez. And it's Philippines ball. Pass to Pacquiao. Here's Ruiz. Here's Garcia. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. And Australia has possession. And here's Giddey. 1:04 left in the first quarter. And that one's good. Giddey's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Pacquiao. He has 6. Here's Ruiz. That's short off the rim. Ruiz has gone just 1 for 4 so far. Pass to Hampton. On the wing, Daniels. And Australia getting another bucket right there.
And for Daniels, that's a comfortable range for him. And he's big enough that he can shoot over the top of the defense.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Pacquiao. Down low. Here's Ruiz. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ruiz has got his second basket. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Australia leading by just 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. It's quarter 2 here in this group stage game at the FIBA tournament. Glad to have you back with us. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Australia.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Taylor. Back to Simmons. Unloads from 13. It's good. Simmons has got his first bucket of the night.
Quick shooting from Simmons. Nice setup by his team on that catch and shoot.
Here's the Guzman. Here's Umali. Simmons defending. Here's the pick. To the middle. Here's Sanchez. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
No debate there. He got hammered.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. He makes 1 or 2 that time. Australia leading by 3. Gibson down low. Rebounded by Dalasai. And it's Philippines ball. They set a pick. Here's de Guzman driving in. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. He does not get the second one. And Australia has possession. Pass to Furphy from the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Furphy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The defender was right in his airspace, and he still gets it to go. This guy is unbelievable from range.
Here's to Guzman. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
At the line for the Philippines, G05, taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. So he gets them both. Australia leading by 3. Pass to Giddy. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for Australia, Josh Giddey, shooting 1. Substitute.
That free throw good from Giddy.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Here's Fernandez. Pass to Abayan. Here's Pacquiao, covered by Daniels. Here's Pacquiao, 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. Here's Abayan. Deflected! Ooh, and a fast break for Australia. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And Daniels makes sure to capitalize on that easy scoring opportunity.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Abayan. Pass to Sanchez. Here's Pacquiao. And another miss by the Philippines.
Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one off.
Intercepted. Here's Abayan. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Australia leading by 8. Inside. Here's Daniels. Yep, that one goes.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little
For
more.
Australia, Dyson Daniels. 1 shot.
Free throw no good for Daniels. Philippines trails by 10. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Pacquiao. Six on the shot clock. Can they get it? Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night. Australia on offense. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Back to Giddy. Australia with the ball movement. Simmons is doubled. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul, third team
Well,
foul.
Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
Free throw good. Simmons. Hampton's checked in for Furphy. And both free throws good for Simmons. Here's Gonzalez. He's scoreless. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Out to the right wing. Here's Pacquiao. Give him 8 over Giddy, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. He's got 10.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
It's Giddy on the wing. Driving to the basket, and he gets the bucket. Giddy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The drive and the finish. Giddy's concentration on these physical takes is superb.
Here's Fernandez. Simmons defending. Pacquiao. And not sure what he was thinking there. And it's Giddy with the ball for Australia. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. There's the triple. And Daniels gets it to go on the assist by Hampton. Hampton's got 3 assists tonight.
The Aussie Daniels finding his stroke from 3.
Timeout called, the Philippines. Philippines trails by 13. Here's Fernandez. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Sanchez. Over Simmons. And another miss by the Philippines.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
Here's Gonzalez. Giddy defends. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Australia's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Last outing for Philippines. It was a loss to Slovenia. On the wing, Daniels. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
4th team foul.
Oh, I like the activity of Daniels there.
Australia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
That free throw no good. Good on the second one. And here's the Philippines now. It's a 14-point game. Here's Pacquiao. 10 points for him. And stolen by Simmons. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
It's his first trip to the line.
The line for Australia. Proctor taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Fernandez. Giddy defends. Pass to Ruiz. Here's Gonzalez. A shot to stop the run. And it's Giddy with a rebound. Giddy's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Hampton on the wing. Now here's Giddy. Daniels outside. Lets it fly. Australia no good that time either.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass to Pacquiao. Here's Garcia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, he tries a 3. The shot by Pacquiao, no good. Australia leading by 16. Daniels outside. Australia with the ball movement. It's Hampton on the wing from outside the arc. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 3 assists in the game. Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
They set the pick. Pass to Fernandez. Five to shoot. Here's Pacquiao. Hey, from beyond the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
14 foul. At the line for the Philippines. Pacquiao taking 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. That one misses. And he nails the third. Here's Kitty. He's got 11. It's Hampton on the wing. Back to Kitty. On the wing, Daniels lets it fly. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Daniels has got 16 points. 1:52 left to play in the first half. Here's Ruiz. Pass to Pacquiao. Here's Ruiz. Fires the 3. Hampton grabs the board.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And here's Giddy. And the rebound goes to Philippines. Garcia's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Into the lane. Pass to Ruiz. Here's Gonzalez. Here's Pacquiao. No good on the 3.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
There's a screen. 18 feet out. And Australia getting another bucket right there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Gonzalez. Still without a bucket. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Pacquiao. And another miss by the Philippines.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
At the line for 2, Dyson Daniels.
That one's off. And the Philippines making a change here. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Dyson Daniels making things happen for Australia. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Dyson Daniels. 1 second. 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 1 second
Thanks for being with us for this FIBA group play action. With the third quarter just now underway, Dyson Daniels really making a difference here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Pass to Giddey. Australia with the ball movement. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul. At the line for the Philippines, Ruiz. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Giddey has got the ball here for Australia. On the wing, Daniels to the paint. Tipped. Here's Habayan to the inside. Fernandez. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
At the line for the Philippines, Fernandez. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Australia leading by 20. Giddey with it. Pass to Hampton. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Philippines. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Habayan. Here's Fernandez. Clock at 6. Pulls it from 20. And he drops that one in. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And the rebound goes to Philippines. Fernandez has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Habayan. Here's Ruiz. Here's Garcia. He has 7, and he just hasn't been able to get it going. Outside Giddey. The 3. Garcia with a rebound. Garcia's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Pacquiao, covered by Daniels. Here's Pacquiao. He's got 12. Out of bounds. It'll be Australia's ball.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. It's Hampton on the wing. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Hampton's got 5. Timeout called, the Philippines. Philippines trails by 20. Here's Ruiz. He's got 6. Here's Garcia. And another miss by the Philippines.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddy just wasting no time.
They set the screen. Here's Abayan. Connects from downtown. He's got 6.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Here's Giddy. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Pacquiao. He's got 12. Pass to Abayan. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
Australia leading by 20. And there's the screen. Down low. And pushing it up. Here's Philippines.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Australia.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
And he sinks the second. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Pass to Hampton. Left side, Giddy. Here's Daniels. Australia, no good that time either. Here's Ruiz. Some nice passing here by Philippines. Covered by Daniels.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Shot is up. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Daniels has got 18.
Great to see things coming together for Daniels offensively. He's found a good flow here.
Takes a step back. Here's Ruiz. He's got 6. 6 to shoot. To the wing, right side. Hey, puts up a 3. And he can't get that one. Good D by Daniels. Australia leading by 19. Giddy passes to Daniels. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Daniels has gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddy's game, his innate ability to set others up.
Here's Abayan. Giddy defends. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for the Philippines, Abayan. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And Australia making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And the Philippines making a change here. No good on the second free throw. And it's Daniels with the ball for Australia. Pass to Hampton. Here's Gonzalez. No points yet. Here's Garcia. Here's Abayan. That one off the back iron and out. Australia leading by 21. Right side Simmons. Sent away. Here's Abayan. He's got 9. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Abayan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fernandez. Covered by Daniels. Oh, and a fast break for Australia. Finished off the break. He's got 10.
Well, credit the quick hands of Dyson Daniels. He gets the steal that gets them out on the break.
Here's Ruiz. 6 points for him. Pass to Abayan. Here's Gonzalez. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And Australia has made a timeout request. To the paint. Here's Garcia. It's hauled in by Australia.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And another miss by the Philippines. Australia leading by 23. Daniels outside. Pass to Hampton. Back to Daniels. Here's Simmons. He gets it in there. Simmons has got 6 points.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
And Australia calls time here. And the Philippines making a change here. There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. Pass to de Guzman. Out to the right wing. Here's Alvarez. Here's de Guzman.
Blocking foul call. Hugh Gibson.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
15 foul. At the line for the Philippines, de Guzman. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. 1:41 left in the third. Here's Taylor. No points so far. To the wing on the left. Left side Simmons. All sorts of time. It's good.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And here's the Philippines now, after the basket by Australia. Pass to Garcia. Here's de Guzman. Here's Garcia. He's got 7. And another miss by the Philippines. .44 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. And the Philippines making a change here. And so he hits both. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Delisai. Here's Pacquiao. 6 on the shot clock. Blocked! Right side, Simmons. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Simmons has gotten 4 this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so it's Australia cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks, for our 4th and final quarter of FIBA group play coverage. Some nice passing here by Philippines. Now here's Thibault. Inside. Here's Mobley. Can't hit from in close. Here's the Guzman, covered by Thibault. Pass to Delisai. Here's Pacquiao. Here's Delisai. Clock at 4. The shot by Pacquiao, no good. Now here's Simmons. Not a lot of room. Pass to Thibault. Three-pointer. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 5 assists tonight. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Pacquiao. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Australia. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Furphy. The steal. Here's Pacquiao. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
Here's Simmons. After the basket by Philippines. Here's Thibault. And Australia, another 3.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
2 points. That one goes.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Taylor. And it's Pacquiao with a rebound. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 20.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And Australia calls time here. Gibson's checked in for Australia. And Australia has possession. Over to the wing. Back to Simmons. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, a bully with the ball down low. Simmons converting.
Pass to Gonzalez. To the right side. And there's a pick. Takes it inside. Here's Sanchez, covered by Mobley. And Sanchez gets it to go. And here's Simmons. Here's Taylor. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Australia. Taylor taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Second team foul.
And Australia has possession. Outside Simmons. Pass to Mobley. The rebound by Sanchez. Sanchez has got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Over to the left wing. He shoots a 3. It's hauled in by Australia. Now Simmons. To the inside. Gibson. Yes! And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got assist number 7 tonight.
Yeah, the playmaking skills of Simmons are elite. The pass-first attitude he brings is what helps tie the team together.
Here's the Guzman. Pass to Pacquiao. Here's Ruiz. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
At the line for the Philippines, Ruiz. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Good on the second one. And he makes all 3. Simmons with it. Pass to Taylor. Here's Gibson. On target from range.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Here's Garcia. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
3rd personal foul, 2nd team foul. At the line for the Philippines, Garcia. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Taylor. Australia with the ball movement. Here's Mobley. And the rebound goes to Philippines. Garcia's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Abayan. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. The shot comes out. And Australia has possession. Taylor passes to Mobley. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And Australia making a change here.
For Australia, Mobley. Shooting 1. Substitution on the court.
And here's the Philippines now. Here's Ruiz. Pass to Pacquiao. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And that's a double-double for him now.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
To the paint. Here's Mobley. An easy 2 on the layup. Mobley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And here's the Philippines now, after the basket by Australia. Here's Abayan. Here's Garcia. Three-pointer off the mark. And Australia has possession. Pass to Furphy. Back to Simmons. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Pacquiao. It's hauled in by Australia. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Pass to Furphy. Here's Abayan. To the left wing. Here's Pacquiao. Clock at 6. And he dunks it down.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Here's Mobley. Garcia with a rebound. Garcia's. Here's Pacquiao.
Australia foul. Number 14. First personal
Gibson's
foul.
checked in for Simmons.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
On defense, Australia. Out to the right wing. Pass to Fernandez. 5 on the clock. Here's Pacquiao.
2 minutes remaining.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Gibson. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Philippines. Garcia. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Here's Furphy. Pass to Mobley. From the right block. Ruiz grabs the miss.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter here. To the left side wing. Here's the pick. Here's Abayan. Here's Garcia. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Garcia's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, this is why you watch the floor at all times. The best shot can appear in the middle of your own.
Pass to Furphy. Mobley on a screen. Out left to the wing. And it's Pacquiao with a rebound.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Kept alive. Garcia. Off target at the rim. And Australia has possession. Pass to Mobley. Another steal! And pushing it up. Here's Philippines. Here's Pacquiao. The three is up. The rebound by Gibson. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for Australia. Mobley on a screen. Here's Furphy. And so it's Australia winning this one.
What an outstanding start for them in group play. One win away from being first on the table.
Yeah, with just 2 group stage contests, every game is a must-win.
And I think they did a great job playing with energy, setting the tone for the rest of this FIBA tournament. They made a statement. They'll be a team to deal with.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching our broadcast. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Dyson Daniels.